upload the VOD. I'll add that picture in later. But, so we are playing Jenny LeClue, Detectivu. It is a game that came out in 2019, so it's a little bit older, and then it came out in 2020 for the Switch. It is currently available on the Switch, PS4, Microsoft Windows, so Steam, Mac, and iOS, so it's in the arcade actually for Apple users. Unfortunately, I don't think it's a part of the Google Play Store right now, but it is available on all those other platforms at this time, and it is on sale right now on the Switch for $2.99, so it's a steal. Normally it's $24.99, so $2.99 is definitely a steal. It is full price right now on Steam. That is definitely a good joke, Bill. So the game came out then. Gameplay is about 10 hours in length, so I'm hoping to get through about half the game today. And so the game style is a side scroller. I guess like the first question they ask you is if you want the thing to auto like kind of go through some of the context and like questions and stuff like that, or if you want to do it manually, which is kind of cool. That might speed it up. It does have a lot of high ratings though. It's got a 9 out of 10 on Steam, and 93% of Google users 98% of Google users upvoted this game, so it's got a lot of good reviews. And then it was created by Mografi, which is created by Joe Russ, and this is the only game that they have out right now. There is rumor that there is supposed to be a sequel to this game coming out. That was told back in 2022, but there has been no other further information. They said it was in development, so I mean, development can take a really long time for games, especially indie game creators. Who knows, this probably isn't his full-time job. It's probably something he does on the side. But, so there hasn't been further announcements, but there's supposedly a sequel in production. But if you do want to check it out, they have an Instagram page, and also, I guess if you want to go on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, they have the same username. It's just Jenny LeClue, and that's like LECLUE. And then you can also check out their website, jennyleclue.com, if you want to check it out. So let me get to... But I did see your joke, Bill. It was very funny. I liked it. Let me get to... capture. Alright. So I am going to switch over the music, because I want to hear the music from the gameplay. I don't know what it sounds like, or if it's good, bad, whatever, but we can definitely figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I still want to call it Twitter, so I'm like, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, I don't care, but I don't even use it, so... The only social medias that I use is Instagram, and I do use Facebook, and I use Snapchat. I am definitely a millennial. I'm stuck in my times. Alright, so yeah, like I said, you can do autoplay, or you can do, Oop. Alright. New game! Start a brand new game. Erasing all your collectibles in progress. That's fine, because we have no collectibles or progress. Oh, I pressed cancel the first time. We do use Discord as well. Yes. I guess that's technically social media. So, Jenny LeClue is a mystery game. We'll get into the story as we play along with it. I meant to post on Discord actually. We do have a Discord though. or totally normal? Creepy. Oh. I don't like this. Real creepy. Alright, so we're gonna walk. The game looks awesome. Uh-oh. Coming up on a rock. Sorry, I'm finishing this post real quick. Alright. So we can rotate this, and I saw you join, Bill. Okay. So I'm trying to get this aligned, I assumed. Okay. Okay, so I need it to... I don't know. Maybe that? Damn it, I went the wrong way. Okay. Damn, this is... Ah! No! It's hard to get, like, right exact. Moving opposites. So if I move it that way, it has to be that way. Why is this so difficult? Doesn't that look straight enough to you? I don't know. Stump you up right away. They're like, here you go, let's just do the first puzzle. Or are the lines supposed to line up too? Aha. They don't line up perfectly though, do they? Yeah, because it would be this way. No, I definitely don't think that's it. Oh. Well, those lines don't go on it perfectly either. Just trying to think if it was something to do with the lines or whatnot. This is definitely your puzzle game, because I know Uncharted is definitely a big puzzle game too. I don't know. Because that's like them all kind of lined up. Well, that's all you can do. Damn. Quit. Then you die. Ooh, you can be a Halloween. Ooh. Cool. Dead. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Chewy. There we go. It's the lines. It was the lines. Sorry, it took me a minute. Going into like a tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ooh, cool. Yeah. We're hoping to get some of that too. We just got the promo, the Pikachu and Mew World promo. That was cool. Championship cards are expensive though.
Oh, I must have dozed off. Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus? Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
And so, I guess a fun fact about this one, the game was originally released, they did not have voice actors,
To the casual
and then a year later they
Arthurton
ended
seemed
up
like
getting
any
voice
other
actors.
small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
Hopefully he gave it to you for a good price, though, Bill.
It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee. It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue, and she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then.
Okay,
Richard?
so yeah, not bad.
Yes, I got it.
That's
I
normal
did,
price.
and my answer is
Yeah.
no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
It was the kind of place you might find anywhere of your travels. Yeah, okay. Alright. Chapter 1, The sun rose over another perfect day in the picturesque Arthurton. Okay. Letter to the Finkles fan draft. Well, it's me again, Arthur K. Finkelstein, and here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you all. Thank you to all the new Jenny LeClue fans out there. You've both been incredibly supportive. To answer your questions, despite the rumors you may have heard, of course the Jenny books will continue as long as there's ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. 2. Yes, it'll be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Bing, bing. Ooh. Yeah, those are definitely our cards that we're seeking for too. Ooh, there was something underneath it. Gallery art! You found a piece of art. Head over to the gallery to see it on display. You can access the gallery from the main menu or the pause menu. Dear Arthur, hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it, so I have attached the latest book sales number. Nowadays, young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news, it's too late for the stores to cancel their orders for the next book, so we are going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off and add some drama. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid the case of Jenny and the last... I'm afraid it's the case of Jenny and the last hurrah. I'm not a murderer! Oh, I can zoom. Another positive news, someone from a real newspaper finally reviewed your last book. Hack! Jenny LeClue and the Missing Marmalade Sandwich. The 38th and hopefully last book in the series, which is very much past its prime. Once a collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, Jenny LeClue has since taken a nosedive into mediocrity without reservation. Arthur Finkelstein. Quality and... just cutting out everything he doesn't want to hear. Yeah, very, very different than Uncharted, for sure. The only mystery left in Arthurton is how the trash keeps getting published. This reader nearly died of boredom. On a positive note, the book would make a great doorstop. Wouldn't know a good story if it bit you on the rump. I took the worst bits out. I imagine all this might come from a bit of a shock, but we've got to move with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy, and who knows, maybe you've got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up, though. P.S. Squash next week. At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Alright. Oh, wait.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer, and you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir.
Good day!
Boring? Predictable? Pah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
And now we go into the Jenny LeClue story, I guess.
It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue
Die!
dead.
I chose the Halloween edition, so...
Her skin was pale, her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No, no, no. Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue.
You are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Former detective, teaches dumb students, terrible cook, great mom.
But he's doing it wrong.
As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking
Doing any
to us.
horror marathons?
But Jenny is right, Jonathan.
Not
We
any
mustn't
official
disturb the
horror
crime scene.
marathons, but I
Vital
just went
evidence
and
could be
saw,
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to
Speak No
study the body.
Evil this past, on
Who can
Thursday.
postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me. I think it was an accident.
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
I
would be
know.
obvious.
I was being
Yeah,
sarcastic.
I thought the movie was really good. It's a really great psychological
Actually,
thriller. It'll
wrong.
mess with you.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder. Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm gonna grab
Where's the murder weapon?
something real quick.
There's no evidence
I'm gonna
anyone
grab
else was
my
even here.
pumpkin spice
Oh, yes, there
popcorn.
is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then
Alright.
she'd analyze the data. And finally,
Deduce the real cause of death.
I do see some art gallery stuff under her knee. Yes, I love my pumpkin spice.
Jenny's blue sweater
Ain't
was
nothing wrong
scruffy
with it.
and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her. Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face. They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision.
Oops. Art gallery. Okay, so I guess all the pieces look like that, and then you have to like... Oh. There's just a lot of art pieces here.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean. What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim.
Huh.
Smells like burnt matches. Approximately 8 sizes too big and covered in mud.
Okay.
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood.
The
The
mouth.
victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
She was poisoned. I'm missing one clue. Where is it? Yeah, this is very much like we are investigators at crime scenes. Yeah. I don't even know what that is. So no. Why am I missing this last piece? No, I do not drink those. I do like my Baja Blast, but that's like the only Mountain Dew I really drink. I don't know. Where am I supposed to find another clue? I've gone all over. Oh, there we go.
It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker.
Oh,
She'd
jeez.
worn it ever since.
I did
I've
see
seen
that.
enough.
I don't know if
Time to
it's
wrap this case up.
got dairy in it though, because I can't do dairy.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew
So
that
most
solving
places
a
I can't
mystery
even do
was
pumpkin
simply a
spice
matter
lattes
of
or
connecting
anything
the
like that.
dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim
Yeah, I
didn't
found this
slip?
like pumpkin spice kettle corn at Aldi. That was really good. Alright. floor. Oh, you have to hold it.
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor.
Yeah.
So where are they?
Hey, Raven! We are playing Jenny LeClue this morning.
Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Solved!
Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
Poisoning, which was from the coffee. And I guess the mouth also showed the poisoning too.
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
The pumpkin spice at most places, yeah, or it's got some sort of milk in it in the syrup, and I'm like, why are you putting milk in syrup? It doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. So gotta be careful with where I get my stuff. Oh, the Baja Blast, sorry. Damn it! Of course it does. So I cannot have the Baja Blast gelato. So gelato typically is not supposed to have dairy in it, I think. At least to my understanding, but...
The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Uh-oh. So I was saying earlier, I'm going to be switching stream
Gone before her
to...
time.
Well, I'll let her talk real quick.
Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered
Yeah, I
mug?
can.
She was
I
killed
definitely
somewhere
can at
else
home.
and carried here.
Sometimes,
This
you
is
know,
the
I just
story
want
of a
to
scorned
be on the
ex-lover.
run, though, and get
Jenny?
one.
The gardener, enacting his revenge.
Jenny,
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
that's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch. The students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Why?
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery.
I've been making
Without missing a beat, she did what any detective
like
worth their salt
breakfast
would do.
bars with
She decorated
stevia,
it.
so it has less calories. I love nerds. We'll put it right here on the top of it. A great detective
A
never
new
gives
journal
up.
meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first
Oh,
page,
this is cool.
her mother had written an inscription.
So this will be our
A
map.
great detective never gives
Postcards,
up. Love,
choices,
Mom.
choosiness. Find a map. It's here.
Got him!
Feel like I got good posture, Bill. So, realist, dreamer, logical, emotional, planner, improviser. So I chose to be creepy earlier. Okay.
I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out
Alright,
of
sounds good,
character?
Raven. Uh-oh, missing
Crossed
ring.
arms. Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away. Her mother was about to get...
Emotional.
Oh, well, serious emotional, I don't know.
I've really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something
Yeah, so this
very
is a great game
important.
to listen to, Raven,
Tracing the
because there's
steps of a
voice
deranged
actors.
killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow. The case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
What's the point? They're all gonna fail anyway.
A great detective learns the most valuable lessons from their biggest failures.
Okay, Mom, I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's
Ooh.
favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident
Yeah,
student.
so right now I'm wearing the Halloween
push your luck.
costume. Because there's like a, like I'll show you, like you can wear the Halloween costume or you can be the original. Jenny is a nerd. Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yes!
Find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again? Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline.
For
I'm
real
to take
though.
care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When
I'm
do
a
I
little
ever get into
sassy
trouble?
girl.
Alright, let's find these papers and get out of here.
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations. And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends.
Oh.
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet?
This is
What's the
what we
matter?
strive for.
Lost your funny bone?
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Make it personal. Oh, there's a... Actually, I think there's another one right here.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
Bacteria! I don't know.
Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
Oh, wait, I do think I see something underneath one of the legs.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
Found them. Man, they are really bad at finding things.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
'Cause I feel like that was in such an obvious place. I don't know.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Yes.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
Okay, I can run here. Alright, so this is a side scroller game, so it's not open world or anything like that.
What the?
Uh-oh.
What a mess. I should investigate.
I should investigate.
Hello. Is this your new game?
Yeah. Bill and Raven are here.
Raven? Bill?
Jenny had an
Arthurton.
instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my
Raven
eyes open
says
for any
hi.
other pieces.
The puzzling postcard.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
What?
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
We both do it. We're both bad. We often leave sauces out on the counter. We're really bad about it. Mystic Healing with Gloria. Monthly meetup Stargazer. Textbooks for sale. Pop-up party project this Tuesday. Missing cat. Answer to Trevor.
I wonder if anyone
Answers
else reads
to
this
Trevor.
junk. Hold on. What's this?
Curfew. Stay
Oh,
safe.
no.
Stay
They've
indoors.
extended curfew hours again. 9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
Oh, what's in the shrubs?
Hey, you!
Oh,
Hi there.
What are you doing back there?
Well, I was pruning, but then I discovered this cerulean bugberry bush.
Discovered? These bushes are all over Arthurton.
Actually, this is an incredibly rare bloom.
There's nothing rare about Arthurton.
I beg to differ. Arthurton has many beautiful and exotic plants.
I guess we'll be interested.
Really? Like what?
Mushrooms with eyes that glow in the dark, berries that emit a bioluminescent mist, and flowers with nectar
turn
as
off the
sticky as
spam.
superglue.
Where? I've never seen any of those things.
Well, believe me, they do exist. I've had the pleasure of seeing them up close. That's one of the privileges of working for Dean Strasberry in his greenhouse. Anyway, I should get back to work. I want everything to be perfect for the Dean's retirement celebration.
Okay. Alright, got a gallery item there. Look at how she runs, she looks so interesting. We love you, Dean Strasberry.
Raven, you always see me with a hat, but I have a new haircut.
I wonder if Raven might not be,
Active.
yeah, Raven's like pouring candles, so they're listening mostly.
Okay.
So we'll have to make sure they're listening first.
Oh, yeah.
Bonfire celebration
Signs and
Saturday.
decorations adorned the entire
Pretty
campus.
looking good.
A party to celebrate the Dean's impending retirement.
And they have voice actors. My AirPods might be charged by now if you want to listen.
Left.
Like you're gonna leave to go get food. Oh!
I said left, damn it! What part of left are you having trouble with?
Well, it's my left.
My left or your left?
My left. Obviously, I mean my left. Why would I mean your left?
Because he's the one operating.
So you want me to move it the other way?
Yes. Nothing would make me happier.
Oh my god.
If you're not careful, we're gonna have bronze brains all over the floor.
What an asshole.
They seem busy. I should probably lead them to it.
Oh, there's the bean.
Hello, Mr. Strasberry.
Look at that.
How are you today?
Man.
Big old gut.
Yeah. Beloved Dean. Everyone's surrogate
As jolly
uncle
gentleman,
laughed.
the dean was
like
often
Santa
seen
Claus.
shaking hands and kissing babies
Jolly
around
gentleman.
town.
The dean was
He's
off.
also Mom's boss.
They're like
But
reading
more than
that thing out
he
loud
was
at the
her loyal
bottom.
friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
Yeah, so everything that's at the bottom is being read out
The
loud.
dean had dedicated his life to Gumboldt, and the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Strasberry.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great
Retirement.
excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the Dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the same without you.
Things change, Jenny. Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt. It's going to be difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
It's probably just the perspective, Mr. Strasberry.
I gotta be
You
nice.
are a clever one, Jenny LeClue. Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then,
She reminds me a
I
little
have
bit of like a
challenge
Nancy
for you.
Drew, you know?
I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
At last, a real challenge for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
Well, okay. Anything for you, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh, how wonderful.
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
The interrogation of Dean Strasberry. There's powdered. Maybe a powdered donut.
It can't be dandruff. He has no hair. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
Basketball game today? Number 1 fan?
The Dean was a big fan of the Gumball moonbeams. And not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
Well, he's got a spoon in his pocket. And there's like, oops. Shaky penmanship, unusual clutter, lots of revision,
A thick
self-doubt.
bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been making a lot of notes, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother suggested I keep it short. And quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
Aww. And then he's got a spoon. Spoon instead of a pen. Forgetful, under stress.
Looks like he accidentally put a spoon in his pocket instead of his pen. It's got a coffee stain on it.
And then he's got a stain on his shirt. And a button missing. Yeah. Blood? No, I don't think it's blood. I think it's like jelly. Yeah.
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly. It looks like a blood stain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
Solid gold. Money, money. Okay, so old. At least 100 years. Family heirloom, nearly an hour slow.
His watch is slow. That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria. My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really? She didn't mention anything to me.
Oh, well, of course she wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
Yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Stroudsbury?
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget. Now, where were we?
Alright, his ring. Shiny!
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin. Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for my grandfather. He passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me. And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The
Dang.
Stroudsbury family had been champions of education for generations.
What does the inscription mean?
Knowledge itself is power. The inquisitive spirit is a mighty thing, Jenny. And nothing is as important as the truth.
Oh, what's he got on his legs?
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Oh, he's the botanist.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No, I mean the sticky stuff on your pants.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse.
I hope
They're
that wasn't
beautiful,
inappropriate.
but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt. So, what do you think, Jenny? Can you guess what I had for breakfast?
Sure, Mr. Stroudsbury. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery.
I think a jelly powdered donut.
What did the Dean eat for breakfast? Jam on his shirt and powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the Dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
I knew it before we even did the deduction. This gives me
else
very
can I
much
tell about the
Detective
Dean's
Pikachu
morning?
vibes.
The Dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch. The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off. Which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen. You had a donut for breakfast.
Yes?
I'm guessing...
Looks like strawberry.
strawberry.
How did you know?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry. You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library. What a small world this is.
Too small.
A perfectly small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on
So you can
Saturday.
hear the narrator,
Yes. Until we meet
but
again.
I like the breaking of the
Jenny
fourth wall.
LeClue.
It's fun. Bonfire celebration. Oh, the phone is ringing.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
In her short time as a detective, Jenny had learned never to ignore a ringing phone.
Hello?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
What? CJ, is that you?
The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Really? This again? It's me, Jenny. We don't need to do this.
I have no idea who you are, and I know no one by that name. The dog barks loudest before the dawn.
Fine. The early bird can't catch the lazy worm.
Good. The wind blows strongly from the east.
I don't know this one.
People in glass houses should invest in curtains.
Excellent. The evening sky is full of fireflies.
The last donut is the tastiest.
Ah! Jenny, it is you!
Of course it is!
I need to meet with you right away.
Okay. Where do you want to meet?
This place will do.
CJ, conspiracy theorist, frequently jailed for public
Everyone in
outbursts,
town
questionable
knew that
grasp of
CJ was
reality.
mad, even dangerous.
I
He's
saw
not
them.
dangerous. He just doesn't accept things at face value. Sure, he's a bit fixated on extraterrestrials, but at least he's passionate about something.
CJ and Jenny certainly indulged each other's obsessions. But most of all, CJ treated Jenny like a colleague.
And not a little kid. CJ, why did we go through all that if you're right here?
Can't be too careful. Are you sure you weren't followed?
Who would be following me?
Shh. This place is compromised. We don't have long to talk. Now, what did you want to talk to me about?
What? You called me.
Did I? Why?
Talking to CJ was a bit like navigating a maze. You had a rough idea of where you were headed, but you couldn't be sure you'd ever get there.
I'll help
Avocado
you
Hall.
figure it out.
The interrogation of CJ. Oh, it's a compass.
I knew he was hiding something. A compass with strange symbols where the cardinal direction should be. Looks broken. Where did you get that compass?
Ah, you spotted it. I knew you would. It belonged to my father. He left it to me to find the truth.
The truth is out
You're not
there.
gonna find anything with that. The needle is wandering all over the place. A bit like you.
It's searching
For what?
for them. It's this town, Jenny. It's Arthurton. They're here, among us. And this proves it.
Or it could just be broken.
Could be. I guess we'll never know.
Why are we putting art gallery pieces in this man's waist? Whose birthday? How old is CJ? And what does CJ stand for?
Is it your birthday, CJ?
Birthday? Whose birthday? Kynx's birthday. But Kynx died on his birthday. Assassination? Possibly. Abduction? Almost certainly.
CJ,
God.
the card?
Oh, this. It's for you. Impossible shot.
Happy
Died
birthday.
instantly.
Sorry about your dad.
No suspects. No human suspects, anyway.
Thanks, CJ. That's, thoughtful. I didn't think you'd remember.
I know what it's like to lose something important to you. Now triple shred and incinerate that card as soon
Oh
as
my
possible.
god.
It's
This
got my
man.
fingerprints all over it.
You're so intense. He's just a little unhinged. Aliens are among us. Tucked in socks, not a good hiding place.
What's that sticking out of your sock?
Ah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I intercepted a secret message. Classified intel.
He's funny though.
Proof,
I like
Jenny. It's happening
it's
again.
entertaining.
It's time for us to join the fight.
This
And
doesn't
they're
look like the kind of
coming for your
pamphlet he usually
pets.
makes. It's been professionally printed.
Could CJ finally be onto something?
Join the Space Cadets
No,
today.
It's just part of a cereal box.
A cereal box from another space-time continuum?
Nope, just a regular cereal box. It's an ad for a toy.
But why? Why would it just be lying there in the trash?
I'm sorry, CJ. There are still great mysteries out there to solve, but this isn't one of them. So what's the plan now?
Library. Research. Very important. Very hush.
It sounds
They
like
let
it.
you back in?
Not yet. But I've
But
got
I
this
wouldn't think they
hot
would
now.
have. This is like
It wasn't
such an
your head
indie
that needed
game, like
covering.
low budget. I don't think.
No, for disguise.
Probably just sounds
I
like
know,
it.
CJ. What is it this time? More UFOs? Radio wave mind control? A globally connected communication network used exclusively to view pictures of cats?
Jenny, you sound crazy. I'm just preparing my defense for the hearing.
Is this because you tried to hypnotize Mrs. Brown's prize poodle?
No, that was last week. It's because I peed in the water tower.
Oh my god,
CJ,
sir!
that's gross.
And this is the thanks I get for saving everyone from the mind control chemicals.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
But CJ was gone.
CJ, I know you're standing behind the phone booth. I just watched you walk over there.
No, I'm not.
No, no.
Okay then, bye.
See you later.
Oh my god. This man. Before I get into, yeah, this game's really fun. So, I was saying at the beginning of stream before I get into another conversation with another, character, I think we're gonna be switching stream to be more like early morning streams on Saturdays and Sundays, and I think I'm gonna be just, you know, focusing on indie games, because I kind of felt like I wasn't having really a purpose with stream anymore, so this is me, like, finding another purpose within stream. We're still going to be playing games and stuff like that, but I thought playing indie games and getting exposure for those games in the real world, like, for, like, everyday viewers and whatnot, would be a great way to give these awesome games some support and whatnot. And I am going to be uploading the VODs onto YouTube later on, so like if people miss it or they want to know more information, because like at the beginning of stream I like went through a bunch of information just about the game and like where to find it and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be uploaded onto our YouTube channel, and so just gives the indie games more game content out there for people to look it up if they are looking for some fun indie game to play, you know. Alright, so let's talk to Ada.
Hey!
Ah! Damn, that's the third time today.
Oh lord.
Hi, Jenny. Great job solving that case today. It's really cute the way that you and your mom work together. I wish I was that close with my parents.
Enough chit-chat. Got anything new for me?
Oh, yes. This is the real deal, hot off the press.
Thank you. Thank you,
I
Ada.
haven't had a chance to distribute these yet, so keep them to yourself.
Ada and Jenny belonged to one of the oldest societies in Arthurton. An eclectic band of treasure hunters, collectors, creators, and dealers.
Ooh.
Together, they were known as Sticker Club.
Sticker Club!
For
I got a new
generations,
sticker!
Gumball students had been hiding and
It's
finding
of the,
stickers all over
the
town.
professor.
Officially, Jenny was too young to join. But she'd found so many stickers on her own that they'd made her an honorary member.
That's cute.
Let's see. Nice crisp edges, rich colors, very tacky.
Thanks. I spent all week making these.
If only you spend as much time in your schoolwork, you might not be failing my mom's class.
Jenny thought to herself.
It's to celebrate the Dean's retirement. I'm super sad that he's leaving, but...
It's a perfect reason to make new stickers.
Exactly. Oh, we're going on an epic sticker hunt before the Dean's party. You should join us.
Even if Jenny had wanted to join them,
and I don't,
she knew she'd be stuck with her cousin all weekend.
Yeah, I like how she breaks the fourth
I
wall
work
a
alone.
lot. It's funny.
Oh, okay. See you around, Jenny.
Oops. I think I can put... yeah. How do I, like... Oh, there we go. These are, like, my stickers, I guess. I thought I had put this on here, but I guess it didn't save, maybe? And then... add. We'll just add him right there. Alright. Alright, so we got some decoration on our journal. Right now, I guess I'm the politician. Oh, how do I change the page? Yeah, like it's like not letting me Oh, there we go. I was just being weird. Oh, this is where I put the sticker. I put the sticker on this page by accident. So I'm gonna delete that. Okay. Interesting. You can even decorate your journal like the pages. That's fun. Oh, the bats. Ooh, gallery item. Bonfire celebration. There we go. Yeah, they said like you can view your gallery items somewhere. Where do I view those? Oh, there. Okay. Literally the last one. Okay. There's one picture here. Oh, cool. You can see kind of like the artwork kind of style. Ooh. Some different like just artwork pictures. Fun. Things in Jenny's bag. Letter, camera, notebook, fancy pen, sketchbook, pad of paper, Polaroids, magnifying glasses. I love nerds. So yeah, there's this cool little gallery, so you can like look at all the pictures on the wall. Oh my goodness. That's cool. There's her mom. Yeah, and so I was saying earlier, there's supposedly a second one right now in the works. The last time the creators of this game posted anything about it was about 2 to 3 years ago. And
Lake Nowhere, 1 mile.
so they're in production, so there's still a chance it's still being made, and you know it's an indie game, so it might be a minute until the second one comes out. Who knows? Sorry, I did
Lake
not.
Nowhere, 1 mile.
Leave. So who knows? Like, you know, if this is like, oh.
Perfect. Hold it right there.
I don't think that's perfect.
Okay, let her go.
Oh dear.
That was ominous.
Yeah.
Detective for hire. Jenny had saved up the whole summer to place an ad in the local paper, but no one had answered it. Until now. What could this new case be? Her imagination ran wild, picturing the possibilities. And so, after helping her mum at Gumboldt College, she hurried to the pier at Lake Nowhere to rendezvous with her new client and crack another thrilling case.
Alright. I'm going to the lake. I'm gonna grab my AirPods real quick just in case Evan does come. heard a strange noise. Ah! That's not just a strange noise, that's a frickin'...
Watch where you're going.
Hey, screw you! Your wrench nearly cracked my head open.
Oh no! It's not damaged, is it? That's my lucky wrench.
Yeah, lucky it didn't kill me. When's this upgrade gonna be finished anyway?
Look, kid, I just go where they tell me. Every night another power surge. Every morning another part of the grid fry. And I'm out here fixing it. Do I get any thanks? No.
What's causing all the outages?
At the moment, a little red-headed girl. Now throw me my wrench, kid.
I'm gonna ask more questions.
Looks like I have all the leverage. So
Sorry,
tell
I'm
me,
putting on some
what
socks.
exactly is taking
It's a
so
little
long
bit
with these
cold.
repairs? Apart from shoddy workmanship, that is.
Hey, we're busting our butts to keep your lights on. These lines should be lasting for decades, but they're burning out after just a few weeks. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, toss me my wrench. But be careful. It's a family heirloom.
Family heirloom. I'll ask more questions.
But what could possibly be using that much power?
You're killing me, little girl.
Arthurton's a tiny town. The mines are practically shut down. So what could it be? Surely someone must know.
All I know is I got 3 more jobs today, and I can't finish any of them without my wrench. So, will you please just give it back already?
Fine. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Thanks, kid.
Back down to my AirPods real quick. Oops. I'm gonna click that. Alright. You know, oh, sorry. There you go. Pick up scrap. Ooh, it's for the postcard that we're trying to put together.
As Jenny stepped out of the dark forest, she saw warm sunlight reflecting off the cool lake. And next to that, something even cooler. Keith Stroudsbury.
Come on, Keith! Dance like you beat it! Not so much grinding.
Oh, Keith, what are you doing?
Not everyone saw it, but to Jenny, there was something special about Keith.
He's just happy being himself.
Nothing seemed to bother him.
Not even having to dance in a costume for $1 an hour.
But Jenny was
It
not
breaks
so
the
laid
fourth
back.
wall a lot, which
Not
is
when it
kinda
comes
cool.
to standing up for a friend.
As long as you watch a
Especially
little bit
her
of it.
only friend.
For a $2, $3 game, this is like fantastic, you know? It's on sale right now on the Switch. And then whenever you see this magnifying glass, you see how it started sparking there. That means there's like a hidden object there. And so there's a gallery item, and then you can go to the gallery and look at it later. Restore Keith's
I think
dignity.
there's been enough dancing for one day, don't you?
Hey, Jenny.
Hello, Susan.
Actually,
Susan.
I prefer Susie.
Busy laughing while others earn a living, Susan? Not everyone's got your dad's money, I guess.
And she's so ruthless.
Jenny, hi.
I know! Son of the
Tall and
Dean.
handsome, with intense, mysterious eyes. Cool should have been his middle name, instead of Tarquin. But Keith
Tarquin.
was so cool, he didn't even mind.
Give me 1 minute. I'm just finishing
Sure. Don't let me interrupt your work.
my shift ends.
In 15 minutes, I know. I'm early. I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Paid case. Could be big. Real big. Couldn't be as big as her head.
Damn, these girls are
that's really
savage.
Maybe. All I care about is keeping this town crime-free.
The only crime here is that haircut.
Back in a minute, Keith. I'll have the usual. Straight up and hot. Nothing fancy.
You got it.
Ooh.
How about now?
Move it to the left a bit.
What's he doing up there?
Not now, kid. We're busy.
Any better?
No, keep going.
Now?
Yes, it's working. Hold it right there.
That's what all the fuss is about?
Not this guy again.
What is that?
Whatever it is, it's not my music. Maybe it's jazz?
Shh. Why does he
trying to listen.
signal to play his
Shush.
music?
I'm the DJ.
I don't know.
I'm in charge.
When's this party getting started, boys?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
How are we supposed to dance to this?
Like, shouldn't it be?
I think we're losing
Like
them.
downloaded or something.
Not
Another
downloaded.
station must be interfering with the signal.
But there aren't any other stations in Arthurton.
Yeah.
Wait! All these wires must be acting as a giant antenna.
Jenny listened closely to the mysterious transmission. It was like no other radio broadcast she'd heard before.
Hold it steady!
Sorry, I'm trying.
That's just getting worse. You might as well come down.
No, wait! I can almost make out what they're saying.
But just like that, the sound faded away.
What did you do?
Yeah.
That's no use. Come on. We gotta get this equipment
Yeah.
back to the AV
And there
department
are
by
puzzles.
6.
There was one puzzle I did at the beginning of the thing.
Jenny was so lost in contemplation, she'd almost forgotten the case at hand.
My client. I'm supposed to meet her at the dock. Danger. No swimming. Sounds safe. How do I get this ladder down?
Kick it.
Still stuck.
Kick it again. Secret object.
It's not really secret if they tell you it's there, right?
Yeah.
The mountains in the background are pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Got you this time, you slippery fella. Ah, shucks. Just another boot.
Another boot.
And drops it back in.
Excuse me, Mr. Humdrum.
Oh, the same boot.
Oh my! If it isn't little Jenny LeClue. What a glorious day, don't you think?
As far as Jenny was concerned, small talk was like a second pair of underpants. Uncomfortable and completely unnecessary.
But Mom always says, create a good rapport and they'll reveal everything to you.
So she gave it a shot.
How's the fishing?
Oh, the fishing's great. But the catching is bad. All I'm getting are old boots and strange bits of metal. But just look out there, Jenny. She's got that wonderful afternoon glow.
Yeah, the
No
game
one
is
knew
visually
why the lake
pleasing.
glowed at night,
So visually pleasing.
and few were brave enough to swim its murky waters. What lay beneath its depths was the stuff of myth and legend.
Somewhere out there lies the giant red herring, or so they say.
But no one's ever caught one. Sounds fishy to me.
Well, if she's out there, I'll catch her. Someday.
Great. Well, now that we have a good rapport, where can I find Mrs. Humdrum?
Now that we have a good rapport.
Well, she's down there on the ridge.
So I do have to get down there.
That's true though. Developing a rapport.
I think the ladder is broken.
Ah, yes. There's a knack to it. First you shake
That's
it,
what I do with my.
then you kick it,
my,
and then
Oh,
you push it.
first you shake it, then
Sounds
you kick it.
unnecessarily complicated.
Okay.
Well, I'll join you down there in a bit. Just have to sort my tackle out.
Casts another reel. He's like, I need to sort my tackle. Continues fishing.
Alright, so we shake. And then we kick.
And then you push.
And then push.
That
It's
did the trick.
interesting that you could have gone down there and changed the story a little bit if
Yeah.
you had gotten that right.
Yeah, exactly. I just skipped over it. Rendezvous with Gale.
Mrs. Humdrum, I presume?
Oh, hello!
Oh, hello!
I'm the private detective you contacted.
Show credentials.
Jenny LeClue. at your
My
service.
notebook.
Yeah.
I'm here to solve your case.
Who is it, Dan?
It's Jenny, dear, the LeClue girl. She doesn't see so well without her glasses.
Oh, hello, Jenny. I'm afraid I don't see so well without my glasses.
And you don't hear
Or
so
hear
well.
with her hearing, though.
What
Well,
did you
there's
say?
I said there's nothing wrong with your hearing, dear.
Oh, no, thank you. I've already eaten.
Oh, what?
I believe you have a case for me?
We do. We do.
Great. So what's the trouble? Haunted by the ghost of a former lover? Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? Something so dark and gruesome I can't even begin to imagine the horror?
I
Well?
lost my paintbrush.
I've lost my reading glasses.
Oh, that was close.
Oh.
And there it was. A real case.
Oh.
A confounding mystery to challenge Jenny's brilliant mind.
I thought this was finally going to be a good one.
What do you think, Jenny? Can you help?
Sure, Mr. Humdrum. I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
The case of the missing glasses.
Yeah. You can see the glasses marks on her face.
Jenny recognized the distinctive indentations left behind by a pair of spectacles.
She must have been wearing them recently. You still have marks from your glasses in the bridge of your nose. You probably lost them within the last day or two.
Oh,
that's
I never would have thought of that.
When do you
Yeah.
last remember wearing them?
I'm really not sure. Dan?
You had them at your Tuesday book club.
Oh, yes. We're reading 50 Shady Graves.
50
I've
Shady
never been
Graves.
interrogated before. This is such fun.
Such fun. Reminds me of Pops.
Yeah. She's got some paint on her. She got her binoculars.
She had to take them off to look through the binoculars.
Yeah.
Do you often carry a pair of binoculars?
She doesn't go anywhere without them.
I presume you don't wear your glasses when you use the binoculars.
No, I can't get my eyes close enough to the eye cups.
I see.
You really are very good.
The best.
The
How long
best.
have you been solving mysteries? But
I'll ask the questions, thank you.
A sticker.
Then to the coffee place or something. Oh, it's not blue.
Yeah, these are just some goodies.
Check her hair.
Let's see. Like, gave me this prompt.
Wait, go back. No. Yeah.
Flea biscuit.
Jenny had often snuck through the hole in the fence at Grubman's to watch the races. She could understand why the dogs ran so hard. They were chasing the promise of food. What the adults were chasing was less relatable.
I notice you're a gambler, Mrs. Humdrum. You've been at the Greyhound races.
That was yesterday.
we always go to Grubman's on Wednesday.
Did you take your binoculars with you?
Of course. Those little critters are so far away. I can't keep
Those
up
little
without my
critters?
binoculars.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's next? Fingerprints? Oh, polygraph test? It's like you're reading my mind.
Check her hair, you said? Expensive hairdo. Over 6 inches tall.
Looks freshly blow dried.
Maybe her hair,
professional
glasses are stuck in her hair or something.
Your hair looks lovely today, Mrs.
No,
Humdrum.
you're gonna have to
Is
go
that
to
a
the
new
dog
style?
races.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
go to the salon.
I had it done yesterday. Dan didn't notice.
Dan didn't notice.
They call it the Queen's Coif.
Well, it's certainly big.
And expensive.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Who could put a price on that beautiful head of hair?
You're not so bad yourself, hot stuff.
Gross.
Have you figured it out yet? The suspense is killing me.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 more clues. Like you can see, there's 4 out of 6.
Get down to her shoes. Maybe. She might have mud on her shoes or something.
Yeah.
I expect you're finding it difficult to paint without your glasses.
Oh no, I never wear them when I paint. I like to feel the canvas, to interpret the colors.
She's an incredible painter. You should have her paint you.
Thanks, but I don't mix business with pleasure.
I feel like you know more about
She's
me
like
than I
constantly
do.
looking for these catchy
Mm-hmm.
phrases.
She's like your one girl from Borderlands. Oh, there's a...
I was thinking that too, actually. Ava.
Yeah.
But she's not really a main character, by the way. You rarely do missions with that girl.
Hmm. Oh, there's another. Looking for one. Oh, what's this? There's like this shadow thing in here. What is it? It's a rip.
That's a large hole. She must have caught it on something. Did you have trouble climbing down the ladder, Mrs. Humdrum?
Why, yes I did. How on earth did you know?
There's a tear in your pants pocket.
Well, what do you know? I didn't realize these pants even had pockets. You are so
Honey.
thorough. Any more questions?
I think I have everything I need to wrap this one up.
Alright.
Where are Gail's glasses?
Maybe the haircut. Binoculars. Bedding slip. These are
There's
all...
2 clues that indicate they would be at the horse track yesterday.
Yeah, which is the bedding slip, binoculars, and she also got her hair done yesterday.
But there's 2 other clues, hole in the pocket and painting, that says she might have taken them off where she is.
Yeah.
She just dropped them.
Yeah.
When did she ask
But-
you to come look for the case?
I don't know. But it says you only have to pick 3 out of 3, so you need 3 that are related, so it's probably gonna be this.
Gail was at the races last night. She had to remove her glasses to use the binoculars. Gail
I could
also
be
had her
eating
haircut
cupcakes.
recently. It's fluffy and big, and could easily hide a small object.
Like you said, it might be in her hair. Solved? Wow, just like that?
Yeah.
Solving a
Yeah, it's a
complex
pretty
mystery
easy
like the
game.
case of the missing glasses was tough work. But now came the
The
most
first puzzle was
satisfying
a lot
part,
harder, I felt like.
delivering the dramatic denouement.
Which was like lining up these dials.
Denouement.
I don't know what the question was, sorry.
Let's review the facts.
Wasn't my question.
1.
Oh.
Not only do you love your binoculars, you've come to depend on them for bird watching, greyhound watching, basically anything far away watching.
That's true.
I immediately sensed the 2 optical devices, your binoculars and glasses, were incompatible. Thus, to use one, you had to remove the other.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Fact 2. Yesterday, you changed your hairstyle.
I did.
Though
did.
fun, it was also impractical. And so tall that it could easily conceal a small object.
I see where this is going.
Please, don't interrupt. After much research, deliberation, and debate, I've concluded there is only one place the missing glasses could be. They'd be on your head the whole time.
Oh, so they are. Right there on top
They
of my
weren't
head.
there before, right?
No, they just popped up.
Okay,
What a
okay.
talent!
They're always in the last place you look, aren't they?
A master detective in the making.
Oh
What
my
would we
God.
have done without you?
Payment?
Gail, don't forget to pay the girl.
Oh, of course, silly me. You must be rewarded generously for all your hard work.
Button.
A penny.
Now don't spend it all in one place.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Oh, another piece of the postcard. Alright, I guess we've solved that case.
Are you ready, Keith?
Wow, what an amazing detective.
Glasses on her head. Who could have guessed? Oh, you heard.
Whatever would we do without Master Investigator Jenny LeClue?
I thought it was pretty cool, Jenny.
And a whole nickel!
Aw.
You must be so
Oh,
excited.
nickel.
Yeah, that's more than her mom makes in a month.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Come on, guys. Let's all just... Hey, Jenny, my grandma called. She wants her sweater back.
Oh, how wonderful it was to joke around with friends.
I've had enough of this.
Fight, fight, fight.
Be really mean.
Be really mean.
Skirt ironed but unevenly. The work of a distracted housewife. Brand new, hideously overpriced shoes. Overcompensating father. Your dad's sleeping with Deborah's mom again, isn't he? What? No! How do you... Shut up, Jenny! You don't know anything!
Damn.
Wow, Jenny, that was cruel.
Who even says something like that? Aw, don't cry, Veronica. She's just a weirdo nobody!
Jenny LeClue?
And the case of the missing friends!
Yeah, good one, Veronica. Come on, let's get you home. Are you coming, Susie?
Thanks for the coffee, Keith. And the extra sugar.
Of course. It's
Nothing special at all, and the same thing he does for everyone. Oh, okay. See you around, Keith.
Aw.
Well, that went well.
Why is that nice girl hanging
Shall we?
around with all those meanies?
yeah. I've got no customers now anyway.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I'm so tired of these simple cases.
Okay.
How am I supposed to become a real detective
Hopefully you
if there are
enjoyed it.
no real crimes to solve?
I hated it.
You up that
I
old
knew
lady?
it.
Darn.
Thanks, Keith. But it was stupid, and everyone knew it, including your girlfriend.
She's not my...
And you really mustn't let them treat you like that. You should stick up for yourself.
They don't mean anything.
Sometimes you just gotta speak up and say how you feel.
Well,
You can't just let people walk all over you, Keith.
Okay.
It doesn't matter anyway. Nothing's gonna change. Not in this ghost town.
It's not so bad.
Don't you ever wonder what it would be like to live somewhere else?
Oh, not really.
Who am I kidding? There is nowhere else. Not for miles.
Oh, shucks.
I see practice is going well. Is your dad still pressuring you to play?
Well,
Come on, Keith. You hate basketball. And tough love? But you're the worst player on the team.
not the worst.
Well, on the bench anyway. Why don't you just tell him you don't want to play anymore?
It's a Strawberry tradition.
That's my point, Keith. This whole town is dead, stuck in the past. Everyone is just doing what they're told without questioning why. Where's the ambition, the sense of adventure?
Are we still talking about basketball? How's your mom?
She seems distracted. Normally, she's so focused on her job. I mean, it's understandable. It's been almost a year since... And now she's planning to go away for the weekend. And she still won't tell me why.
Yeah?
She was definitely acting weird earlier.
Maybe she's lonely?
You know what? You're right.
I am?
She shouldn't be alone right now. Actually, your dad told me they were meeting in the library. We're going to need supplies. 2 of Mr. Bean's finest, please. To go, of course. Here is my payment in full.
That's
One
a
nickel.
Put the rest on my tab? Thanks for the pep talk, Keith. You always know what to say to make me feel better.
Last stone. You want it?
You take it. You need to practice.
Here goes nothing.
There you go, buddy.
Three-pointer.
Nice one, Keith. Maybe your luck's finally changing.
Dang.
Keith was an excellent listener. Or maybe he just didn't speak much. Either way, Jenny really enjoyed their little talks. He was the only person who really seemed to understand her. Jenny biked briskly towards the library back on campus to surprise her mother. Nothing exciting ever happens here, she grumbled, unaware of the great adventure that lay in store just around the corner.
The library was quiet. Too quiet. Yeah, I'm gonna go back this way. It's funny that you can go backwards. Okay, there is nothing back there.
Gerald Stroudsbury. Cornelius Stroudsbury. It's a wall of Stroudsburys.
The Stroudsbury lineage stretched back to the very founding of the university. There had been a Dean Stroudsbury at Gumboldt for over 150 years.
There won't be for much longer. The dean's retiring, and the only Stroudsbury left is Keith. And he's not exactly the academic type. No one on duty. A book thief's paradise. There's a note on the desk.
Oh, this man is not allowed in the library due to past incidents. He may be wearing a hat and or fake mustache. Be vigilant. There's a sticker. Two, someone keeps leaving book carts in the quiet study area. Please remember to return carts to the front desk area and stop standing on them. We've got ladders for a reason. Dean Strasberg. Barry. Oh no, not a power surge.
That was weird. Hello? Mom? Mr. Strasberry? Anybody?
Jenny's words echoed through the library.
Something's not right here.
A mystery was unfolding.
Whatever it is, I'll get to the bottom of it.
The quiet library. Too quiet.
The chandeliers that adorn this library are made from rare Arthurtonian quartz, kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
The Glatz family was one of the oldest in town. They were the first to mine the valuable quartz deposits beneath Arthurton, and as such, they became incomparably wealthy.
And they sure like to let everyone know it.
Uh-huh. Gallery item.
Laddertron
running
5000.
in the library.
The pinnacle of remote ladder and bookcase technology. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Everything's donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Whoa! Dangerous!
The newly installed ladder system was prone to malfunction.
Should have kept the old wooden ladders. They never tried to electrocute me. I need to find a way to turn the power off.
Okay.
Les Stroudsbury, Gumbold's 21st and jolliest dean, smiled down at Jenny.
Looking a bit wonky today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
A pair of wires ran down the wall and disappeared behind the painting.
It's too high to reach. What are you hiding back there?
That's all that's on the front desk, I guess. Can't go that way. Like, there's no way to go here or something? I don't know.
Is Raven chilling yet? Or are they still making candles?
I think they're still making candles.
Well, also, Raven, if you're listening, yesterday I booked my next flight for Japan. And Claudia's going to book on Monday once she talks to her boss again.
Yes.
What do you think you're going to say?
I don't know. I might ask a coworker over the weekend. I don't know.
It's like, hey, I need to modify. You know, flights on Sunday were too expensive.
Well, I mean, like, I could add an extra day, but like I said, I don't want to add an extra day if the sick time is combined. Yeah, but if I only get 120, I don't want to. Alright. How do I turn this switch off? She says this is too high. Can I, like, move a chair or, like...
I don't know how close you are with any of your coworkers, but you could consider texting them, you know.
Yeah. Where is the button? I guess I... Oh, this is the control panel. Lord have mercy, I kept going
Jenny
by it.
gazed at the technological marvel of
You guys are all going to
5000.
Florida on Thursday?
Seems pointless. It's not hard to move a ladder. Sometimes it feels like some unknown force is just trying to slow me down.
I don't know what this does.
No good. I don't think I'll be able to move the ladders while the electricity is on.
Okay, so I have to do the books. But I can do it like this, I guess? I just move things around. Yeah. that didn't open up anything. Okay, so the first is actually the back row, I think. And this is the front row. Right? I don't know. Like, what does this move? It says like... Okay. But if I do it that way, there's everything that way. Experimenting right now. Yeah, definitely taking a mental health break is like good. Try not to, you know, stress it out too much. Well, that's definitely good right there. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. And then I think it was like this one? No. Okay, so if it moves that way, that's good, but then now we're here. Maybe, maybe? No. There we go! Figured it out.
Jenny was notorious for climbing book carts.
It's the only way to reach the highest shelves. In fact, this could be useful.
But something else had caught her eye.
This table's a complete mess. Who would leave it like this? Illegible scribbles, intricate diagrams of giant machines.
How long are you guys going
copy
for?
of Aliens in Arthurton.
Jenny knew only one person could have been sitting here.
CJ. It's odd, though. He usually hides everything when he's finished. What's this?
A week.
A tattered piece of paper with a series of seemingly unrelated
That
notes.
shouldn't. I know it like a week. A week.
Did he used to come water the plants or anything?
I don't know. Yeah. Do you need us to water anything or anything like that? Experimenting on corpse. Ooh. Possible landing site? The Shadow Man. And UF swarm circle?
UFOs, shadow men, experiments on corpses.
It seemed that CJ was unraveling a mystery of his own.
Wait, there's something on the other side. Wow, a color map of Arthurton.
Jenny had never seen a
okay.
town map with this level of detail before.
Can't believe CJ left this behind. That's so unlike him. He'd be terrified if anyone else found it. I'll keep it safe until I see him again.
Alright. Alright, sounds like a plan. I got my first map of Arthurton. go to where I need it to go over here. I think it will. And then climb.
No secrets between friends, Mr. Strasberry.
Jenny stood on her tiptoes and delicately removed the priceless painting from the wall.
Lisa plating or dumb?
Oops.
I don't know.
Precisely what I was hoping to find.
At least that they're good for right now.
Well, fine then. We don't want to help
Let's
anyway.
see. Lights, bookcases, ladders. I'll cut the power and continue my investigation.
But Jenny knew better than to play with electricity, so she left it alone.
Turn off breaker.
It's a simple switch. Perfectly safe.
The eerie silence unnerved our tiny hero. But even worse was the dark. Jenny had always been terrified of the dark.
You guys are turning in the truck today? Aw,
The great
okay.
detective never succumbs to fear.
End of an era.
And then going to Frankenfest. We'll definitely enjoy.
Looks like that did the trick.
Alright. Now how do I get out of this area? Okay. I don't know where I need to. Oh, okay. I see where I need to go to.
What time is Frankenfest?
I think it's all day long.
What do you mean all day? 12 to 12?
No, it's like. I just don't really want to drive all the way down there and then have to come back. Because it's in Detroit. Because of the wedding and stuff like that. Yeah, it's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, then no, we don't know. You said all day. I mean, that could have meant anything, so.
Yeah.
I was thinking if it was till like 9 p.m., then maybe.
Thank you. We're gonna probably be there for a short time, but not a super long time. Yeah, it doesn't start till I think it was like 5 p.m. or something like that. But it's just like rushing around and stuff like that. I just didn't really want to do that.
Rare books. Our most precious collections reside in this temperature-controlled room. Kindly donated by the Glatz Foundation.
Be there for a couple hours.
Yeah, we know.
Get ready. If we go to Frankenfest, then we have to
The
shower.
fallen remains of a bookcase blocked Jenny's path.
It looks like a bomb went off in here. It's too precarious to climb over.
Yeah, have a great time today, though, too. I guess I can't go that way.
It's locked. No problem, I'll just pick it.
Jenny was skilled with a lockpick, having watched her mother demonstrate the process countless times. But that was just
Oh,
for
no,
fun
I
at
didn't.
home. This was the real world.
Okay,
You couldn't
yeah,
just
I
go
will.
around picking other people's locks.
I know I definitely wanted to go to a
great
certain
detective
cider
knows when
mill
to bend
this
the
year because they
rules.
had vegan
And the
donuts,
paper
but I
clips
will
you have in your
definitely let you
pocket.
know. They're going to a cider mill tomorrow. Yeah, just like I was saying, there's like a certain cider mill I want to go to this year, but it's not. It's like a little bit past Ann Arbor. It's like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I know, but
Mom always says, lockpicking is a subtle art.
I just wanted
Move
vegan
slowly
donuts.
and search for the sweet spot.
I guess you do need a win after the whole DWC debacle.
Oh my god. Detroit Wing Company got rid of their pretendees. I'm upset. Okay. Got it.
Maybe we can carpool?
Yeah, if we go to that one. But if you guys like have plans for where you're going already, I don't wanna. That can always be another time.
Kind of a unique lock-picking method in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely dumb.
Bingo.
It must have been a rush of blood that
Yeah,
caused Jenny
definitely
to
dumb.
act so
Alright, bye.
irrationally.
See you later.
Regardless, she had picked the lock and felt strangely exhilarated. What treasures lay behind the door?
Oh, it's empty. Still, that book cart could be useful.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I meant to push it. Grab, push. Because now I can get over the debris. Hopefully.
Are they turning the truck in for a different one?
I don't know. They already left. She already logged off though.
Something's blocking the ladder. There's something stuck in the track.
Uh-oh, the ring.
Scientia potestas est.
Some form of Elvish.
It's the Dean's ring. No wonder the ladders were malfunctioning. The ring must have caused a short circuit. I'll keep hold of this and return it to the Dean when I see him next.
Oh.
Whoa!
An empty library, a fallen bookcase, and now a broken balcony?
This mystery has all the hallmarks of foul play. They say words can't hurt you. In this case, I'd be inclined to disagree. Solid iron and oak, torn apart like a piece of bread. It would have taken some serious force to do this. Something bad happened here. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene.
And then Jenny saw it. Covered in a ripped curtain and surrounded by broken glass.
It is a crime scene!
I might have moved it a little bit too far. Ooh, postcard. Nope, not this one.
I'm gonna break out the suit. Should fit me well still.
Yeah.
I have to remember how to do my tie knot.
I thought you left it tied.
Oh, maybe I did.
No, I'm trying to... Oh! There we go. Alright, I gotta move that out of the way apparently. There we go.
You never forget the first time you see a dead body. It harrows the mind, terrifies the soul, scars you to your very core.
A dead body? No way! This is amazing!
Who lay under that curtain? Who had breathed their last breath? Who had shuffled off this mortal coil to meet their maker?
It could be anyone. I mean, it could be an escaped lunatic from the asylum. Or an axe-wielding maniac on the run from the cops. It could be...
It could be...
Mom? Oh no. Please, no.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body. Jenny knew it was wrong to disturb the crime scene.
But I have to know who's under here.
Slowly, she drew back the heavy cloth.
Please don't be my mom. Please don't be my mom. Dean Stroudsbury? Thank
The
God.
Dean.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Poor Mr. Stroudsbury. What happened to you?
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
Murder!
Her stomach churned. Seeing the Dean's lifeless face, his contorted frame, Jenny felt the urge to run, to get as far away from this horrific sight as possible. Jenny had longed for an adventure, for a real case to solve.
I didn't expect it to be like this.
She gathered herself, took a deep breath, and began to search for clues.
Well, I wanted to grab some of these because I saw them.
He looks like he's been dead for weeks. His skin is pale and colorless, and there's a strange mark on his neck. It's a book about predicting the future. I suppose it didn't belong to Mr. Stroudsbury then. It's smashed, most likely from the fall. The hand stopped at 3:57 p.m. That gives me a potential time of death.
If Jenny had arrived just a few minutes earlier...
I might have been able to save him.
Can't think like that, Jenny. Hindsight is always 20/20.
The Dean's hand was clamped shut around a small object.
That's strange. Rigor mortis usually takes hours to set in. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do, Mr. Stroudsbury, but this could be a vital clue. Mom's ID card? But that means...
Julie LeClue had definitely been here.
She could be the last person to have seen him alive.
She could be the killer.
Impossible. The killer. My mother's a forensic expert. She'd never leave such incriminating evidence behind.
But even the smartest criminals made mistakes. Jenny couldn't deny this looked bad for her mum.
If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions. They'll think my mom's a murderer. Unless...
A peculiar thought crossed Jenny's mind.
Unless... there's nothing to find.
Removing evidence from a crime scene was
February
highly unethical.
9th,
So is planting evidence to
19-something.
frame an innocent person.
She had no proof of that.
I have to do something. Mom would kill me if she knew I was
It's
tampering
like
with
February
evidence.
9th, 19-something.
1975.
Yeah. The Hawk and the Weasel.
The Hawk and the Weasel and other bedtime stories. It could be important. Then again, it could have just joined the Dean for the ride.
Hooray! Question mark. It's a
The
planner.
Dean's planner lay open on today's date.
Perhaps I can retrace his steps and create a timeline of events. Meet JL. Could that be Mom? Where's Widow's Drop? I've never heard
Tell
of
the
it.
truth. Water plants, feed cat, take out trash.
Looks like he completed all his chores for the day. I already knew the Dean was meeting Mom here. So where is she now?
He was supposed to get lunch with Keith.
Looks like he canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged lunch with Keith. Oh, poor Keith.
Jenny didn't know how she would break the news to
Oh,
him.
yeah, her best
But I
friend.
should
This
be
is
the
her
one to tell him.
dad.
Gossip spreads like wildfire in Arthurton. He sure was working hard on that speech. I'm sad he won't get to deliver it.
Oh, there's another book here.
A book about chance. What are the odds that this was an accident?
Nothing else on him, it looks like, but there's one more clue that we need to find. We got 7 out of 8 clues right now. There's like all this broken wood. And glass. What am I missing? Nothing on his shoes. Doesn't look like there's anything in his pocket. We took the ID out of his hand. Oh, his beat up
Bits
hand.
of glass and metal debris everywhere.
There we
There's
go.
burn marks on
Finally
his
got
hand.
to click on the bits of debris.
Think that's all the evidence I'm going to find here.
She took one last look at the Dean's lifeless body.
I'm sorry, Mr. Strasberry. I promise I'll get to the bottom of this.
Jenny knew she should leave and call the police. But how often did a case like this come along?
Never. There's more to this than meets the eye.
The case of the dead Dean. A case of a lifetime.
Some of this evidence must be connected.
So she opened her journal to join the dots.
What was the apparent cause of death? That's not right. Back to the drawing board.
Okay.
That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought. Nope, that's not what I meant. Let me try that again.
What's the apparent cause of death? So there was obviously the broken balcony.
It looks like the Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck in the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris.
That one's a little bit tougher. What is unusual
What is
about the
unusual
dean's death?
about the dean's death?
Well, definitely his face and the ID.
The dean has a strange mark on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. I've never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she, or anyone, want to kill Dean Stroudsbury?
Jenny suspected foul play, but what was the motive? Had she missed something?
The watch! The dean's watch stopped at 3:57 p.m. When I came into the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. The library only has one exit, and I haven't seen anyone but the dean since I got here.
Which meant if the dean was murdered...
The killer must still be here!
Uh-oh. The window just opened.
He's getting away!
Alright, we're gonna climb the curtain. Go, 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 go. Go, Jenny.
Jenny could hear police sirens in the distance.
Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive.
Chasing after murderers was hardly the job of a little girl.
Hey you! Stop!
Oh!
Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived. And then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. But the worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice. Concerned, gentle, soothing.
Jenny? Oh, Jenny, what have you done?
Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
Dun dun dun!
What have I done? I killed him!
Oh, he's in jail.
This is all wrong. Murder in Arthurton? This is not an appropriate story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Stroudsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus. Let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam.
Her body ached, her eyes were heavy as she drifted slowly into unconsciousness.
Yo, Claude, look at this.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Ring important. On her head, genius. Oh, jam jars. Oh no. Don't know what just happened there. Spilled the ink and now shit's happening.
Well, I've got a new 2500 League team that I'm going to use right here.
Murdered! Looks nice. Looks evenly distributed. You got the fire, water, grass.
And then the subtypes are poison, flying, and rock, so good distribution there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe...
Why were you there?
It's a library. I was looking for a book.
What book were you expecting to find by climbing out the window?
I heard a noise. I thought it was the killer. When do I get to talk to my mom?
Did you disturb the crime scene?
He could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom.
Oh, Lord. Trying to get to my mom, but I can't.
Is the game set during Halloween?
Yeah. I'm wearing the Halloween costume. You
Oh,
can,
the skin.
yeah. Yeah, like there's, look.
Oh, a few different ones.
It's just the Halloween and the normal. But like, if you quit, you're dead. And then this is the gallery. So like when I find these pieces, you know.
Oh, fun. Very mansion looking.
And then like when you click on them, sometimes there's like, this one's just artwork, I guess. But some of them have like the sketches, you know, from when they were creating it. There's like one, I guess, possible look for her.
Oh, like when they were drawing it up.
Mm-hmm. And these are some of, I guess, the advertisements, or like, it looks like a Pokeball.
Where? Oh.
Some more sketches of her.
It's fun.
No, Mom, where did you go? I'm coming for you. Is this CJ?
Keith!
Or Keith?
Please, look at me.
Was his dad the one that died? The one that she found?
Keith, wait!
Oh my gosh.
Poor baby. Now he has no one. I can't believe she's here. It was revenge, murder. She's guilty. She wanted his job. Worthy lover is guilty, murder. Pure evil. You can see it in her eyes. All the rumors of other people. Oh my goodness, casket. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh no. Our whole family with X's in the eyes. Mm-hmm. Run! 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 Ah!
What a horrible nightmare. Dean Stroudsbury was dead. My mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears.
Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears.
What?
My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's pink.
But her eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teenage heartthrob Pelvis Cressley.
Pelvis
covered
Cressley.
in pink hearts. Everything a teenage girl could dream of.
It looks like a marshmallow exploded.
It was at this point Jenny remembered where she was.
At her cousin's
I
house.
shouldn't be here. What happened? And what is that terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal?
That wasn't the only thing missing.
The Dean's ring. It was in my pocket.
Stop terrible music. You're the fan that I love. Pelvis Cressley.
You're the fan that I love.
Ah yes, the eagerly awaited follow-up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we could be together.
What a title.
Ugh, who buys this crap?
Yeah, what a scream. Hi, welcome in, Skyfrost.
Huh?
And now there's something coming
Hushed
from
whispers in the
the
hallway? I should
lock
investigate.
thing and the door. Yeah, what a very pink-tastic room.
It's locked from the outside. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape?
Oh.
Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole.
There's some
As her
people
eyes
there.
adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue, Arthurton's
Wait.
long-standing sheriff, and Jenny's.
Granddad!
Winston LeClue.
Stickler for
Jenny's
rules,
relationship with her
distrust,
grandfather
humor,
was contentious,
weakness for
to say
tiny
the least.
kittens.
He was a stern and humorless man who
I think
placed
you have
honor,
to do
tradition,
followage
and
and
the
then
law
X,
above
like
all
at
else.
your.
Sometimes even family.
Oh, is followage
But
not
what was he
working?
doing
Okay.
here?
And who is he talking to?
Sorry, we need to make an update there.
Yeah, the Streamlabs was
Florence
being
and
weird
Richard
this morning
Glatz
too.
were the
Like it
wealthiest
wasn't
couple in
connected
town
to Twitch. I
and
had to
hugely
redo that.
influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and
Suspiciously
Supply
white
Corps,
teeth.
was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants. Exceptionally
How are you
charming
doing
and
this morning or
generous, she
afternoon or
always
whatever
had a
time it is you're
smile on her face.
in your
Which
area?
is why I don't trust her one bit.
Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened.
With everything going on, I don't have time to watch her.
It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral.
She should have left the boy alone.
Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail, and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful.
Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping.
Had a
that
stream
reminds me.
sniper
I
that tried
have
to
something
beat
for
you, but they failed so badly. It was funny. That's
First they
great.
lock me
What
up,
game
now
were
they
you
wanna torture
playing?
me? I need to get out of here. Fast.
But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited. Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny.
Oh, paladins. Nice, nice.
What?
Actually, this was the man
Oh,
who
yeah, 'cause
saved
you've been in here
Arthurton.
before.
Yeah.
When the quartz mines began to run
That's
dry,
right.
it was his research into the unique properties of the crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company.
Sorry, I didn't realize the name. I thought it was just somebody who randomly dropped in and said they played paladins. It was like, you lie.
When the ladies
You lie.
discovered the first quartz
4
seam
tanks and
lining
1
the Great
healer.
Mountains.
Oh, that's the
Little
best.
did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town.
Little did he know the Glatz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation.
I don't know if
Nowadays,
you can
it was
hear of him,
hard
but
to
he
go
said
anywhere
that's
in
the
town
best.
without
Yeah,
seeing
those are the
someone
best
made from it.
opinion.
Huh? Where did he go?
He disappeared. Ah!
Winston, what are you doing down there?
Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on
You can hear him
teenage
quite
girls?
clearly. Alright, awesome.
I've told you already. She won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
Sinister.
Here.
Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents?
Uh-oh.
Satisfied?
Satisfied.
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely they don't believe she's guilty.
I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton.
Of course
We must
you
continue
do.
to look out for each other, now more than ever.
You're 200 plus account level? Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know what you're
It's the
at.
LeClue house, sir. We found
If it
something.
wasn't maxed out, if it didn't
I'll
have
be
a
right
cap,
there.
I'd probably be
Over.
at like 4,000.
It sounds like you've got important things to take
Yeah.
care of.
Yes. Well, good night, Florence.
It's capped at $9.99.
Good night, Winston.
Don't let her out of your sight. She is a LeClue after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Like I said,
Jenny couldn't
we all
believe
know
what
it,
she'd just
but I
heard.
have an obscene amount of time.
Everyone
in
thinks my mom's a
Paladins.
murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department.
Oh, God.
Are they
She's
doing
gonna
Jersey
rot in
raids
jail.
right now in freaking? or
Jenny
Pussy
could leave the
raids?
case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees.
No.
Wait,
No?
what is this event?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. I have to do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do?
This is my chance. The case of a lifetime. My mom needs me, and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
They said, what?
And just like that, a great adventure
said that?
began.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have like over 4,000 hours or something like that.
This thing is creepy. This pig.
I love you. I love you. Ah! You're my best friend.
Make it stop.
You scared the life out of me, pig. I don't have my detective gear to pick the lock. Besides, I can't just walk out in front of Mrs. Glatz.
Well, I was trying to peek through the thing
The
again.
sun was setting behind the great mountains
Have we
of
played
Arthurton,
together, Sky?
cradling the town in a warm red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I have to get out of here and make up for lost time.
Not sure.
We'll have to
All the
group up
dangly bits
soon.
are swaying.
I might be on tonight later.
Strange. It's not windy in here.
If you're not on our Discord would be a great place to connect.
Best in show, horse ballet.
Horse ballet.
First prize, advanced table etiquette. There's one here for best smile. Seriously? There's a track in the ceiling panel around the chandelier.
Oh.
It looks like it can move.
Interesting.
A heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself.
Oh, you've been a sweaty Ying recently? That's Evan's favorite. Well, one of Evan's favorites.
Yeah, I'm like level 250 something with Ying. Actually, it's funny. So I know this is gonna sound kind of posh and braggy, but whatever. Back when the game still had champion rankings, at one point I was the #1 ranked globally in Ying competitive. I actually have a photo of it on my phone somewhere where
They said, damn, and I'm a 71 with Ceres.
Ceres?
Ceres.
Okay, nice. Nice. Ceres is fun. Do you like to play damage Ceres or just heal Ceres?
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation.
What? Okay, well I guess it doesn't matter what type of Terra Blissey you defeat, because you just get random Terra shards.
Because now it's gonna be like...
Nothing happened. I thought I was onto something.
So there must be a pattern somewhere in this room with the mirror to like move this.
Kevin sent me some pictures from Sapporo.
Cool.
He flew out to a little more northern Japan.
Yeah.
He went to a zoo and he went to some bars. Not really, but he didn't go in the bars per se, but he did a few things.
Oh, awesome. I am multi-Ceres damage and healer. Also, I am she/her.
Okay, good to know. Did I say dude? Did I say? I don't think I did.
You might have.
I don't think I assumed, but
That's
thanks
not
for
what
letting me
happened.
know.
And no mention of electrocution.
Yeah, we'll have to play together. Check out what I'm using for this raid.
Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie.
Oh yeah, awesome. Although a motive for the killing has not been established, the woman has been identified as Jenny LeClue.
Jenny thought of her poor mother, locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll prove you didn't do it as soon as I get out of here.
Nice! Join the server. I think I just saw the notification.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll add you on Paladins and we can play.
I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble. Either this is shoddy reporting, or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom's still in jail, so the police must not think this was an accident.
And if it wasn't an accident, then...
The real killer is still out there.
Dun dun dun!
Seriously, who has windows this big?
Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could just make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island.
It's foggy out there tonight. I've never seen so many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere.
Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive.
Well, my clothes definitely aren't here. It'd be easy to spot them.
Can't relate, my windows are a little big. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you've ever seen this game before. This is Jenny LeClue. It is a Game that came out in 2019, and it's an indie-based game from, I wrote down all these facts about it. From Mografi, which is the company that developed it. This is the only game they currently have out right now, but they announced, they announced back in January 2022 that they were in the works of doing a sequel. It was in production, but they haven't really made any further announcements about the second game yet. But yeah, this is the only game that this developer has out.
What's the playtime on it?
Playtime for the total game is about 10 hours long, so I'm like hoping to get through about half of it today.
Really?
I don't know, I've been going for about 3 hours already.
You gonna play for another 2 hours?
I don't know, we'll see.
You could, if you stopped sooner, you could break it into 3 streams.
I guess that's true. Let's turn it off. I don't know if I have to do it like... I don't know. They were like, oh, this mirror is strange.
I feel like I've seen that heart shape somewhere else in this room.
Yeah, and I didn't, so let's see if I see it.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Oh, it's on the record. Like, that's long, or you think that's, like, super short? I think it's a short game. Aha, it is. Okay, so... just the light bulb. Let me just take a picture. That makes it easy for me.
You say it's short, right?
I think 10 hours is a pretty short game.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, considering I have story games that I've put like 500 hours in.
Mm-hmm. This is, you know, it's a side scroller, so I mean, that definitely makes it different. You get to kind of have... That's more fun than it should be. Alright, shut up.
Flipping a light switch.
Like she's mocking me. Alright, so one... Okay, that one stays. And then... that one stays. And then that one. And then that one. Alright, let's try turning this on now. Aha! Oh shit, there's something coming from the ceiling. A lever.
This family's disposable income is outrageous. I always knew they were hiding something. I bet there are all kinds of horrific secrets lurking up there.
I got a dog sticker!
Cute.
Make sure there wasn't anything down here, I guess.
I'm glad they brought these Chansey raids back, because I wasn't in need of some Terra shards.
Oh, it's just a dusty old attic.
Dozens of old boxes covered in dust and cobwebs, filled with toys, school projects.
Sorry, I can't listen to
Yeah, you're fine.
two things at once.
But like, look at how many of these I have. 200, 400, 600, 700, 500, 400, and then grass. 35.
Yeah.
Projects and old trophies.
Attics, where dreams go to die.
Where dreams go to die. Climb, climb, climb. Ooh.
Aha! A way out of here. Locked. But where is the lock?
Yeah, Paladins is on the PC, yes. Nah, he doesn't have it on the Switch.
They actually discontinued it from the Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it used to be on there, but you can't get it anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, I knew that they had it for the Switch, but...
They shut down the servers and everything.
Ah! Giant teddy bear.
Oh, hello, spooky bear.
I love the just like...
Feels like he's watching.
Unfiltered scream.
Everything in here is covered in dust. Except this bear. And there's light coming from behind him. What are you hiding, spooky bear?
I know. Maybe once after this chapter's over.
Smothered by a giant teddy bear. What an end that would have been.
Oh,
Just
some
as I
stairs.
suspected, a hidden staircase.
Oh, they got like a secret laboratory up here. Tim.
Jenny was no stranger to the labs at Gumboldt, but she'd never seen anything quite like this.
Uh oh, there's someone in there.
Certainly not inside someone's house.
Hey, what are you doing up here?
I don't think it should. Is the bot's gonna tell me off from sending a clip in the chat? Like they clipped a thing in the... Yeah. Susie! Obnoxiously popular. Smells like candy.
Also the most popular girl in town.
Oh, hi, Jenny. You...
We're sweating profusely.
You should be in bed resting. What are you doing up here?
I should ask you the same question. What is all this equipment? And why is there a secret elevator running from your room to the attic?
Oh, you must mean my collection of teddy bears.
Don't play dumb with me, Susan Glatz. These bears are hiding nothing. And that one's wearing a welding helmet.
Well, there's a simple explanation for that. There are just too many to fit in my bedroom.
Oh my god.
Susie, clearly something's weighing heavily on your mind. Take a deep breath and answer the question honestly. I promise you'll feel better.
It's not what you think. This is where teddy bears. I have vintage bears, new bears, rare collectible bears.
Enough! Stop avoiding the question.
Gain her trust, I guess.
You don't need to hide anything. You can be honest with me.
I can't. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Susie's secret was the kind you took to the grave. A shameful, dark secret. A secret so shocking she feared she would lose everything. Her friends would abandon her. Her family would disown her. She'd never find true love.
Oh God! I'm going to die alone!
What?
You can't tell anyone. You have to promise me.
Fine, just stop whimpering like a lost puppy. You're embarrassing yourself.
Here goes nothing. This is my secret laboratory. Where I design and test my inventions.
So she's a nerd.
Your laboratory.
You
Where
really
you
want
invent
to like
things.
this girl.
Yes.
I'm trying to get rapport, Evan.
You. A cheerleading, horse riding, dress wearing debutante.
Yes.
I want to believe you, Susie, but you know how crazy that sounds.
That's why you can't tell anyone. If people found out, I'd lose everything.
Could it be true? Was Susie Glatz, in fact, a secret nerd genius? Was she really leading a double life?
There's only one way to find out. Susan Quincy Glatz, I'm gonna have to ask you a few questions.
Time to invest.
Mm-hmm. The interrogation of Susie Glatz. Wielding torch, disguise.
Pink bows,
Welding.
fluffy bears, stylish clothes. She can't possibly be a scientist. Do you really expect me to believe that you aren't obsessed with boy bands and the color pink? Brain or bimbo? Which one is it?
I am a scientist. But I also believe in the importance of good skincare and the power of matching accessories.
Oh my gosh.
You sound ridiculous.
Susie couldn't be pretty, popular, and smart. That was just greedy.
Yeah. Gumbolt, moonbeams, head chili.
A gumbolt king. The dean was
Yeah.
born on the day he died.
Could Susie have played a part in the dean's death? All of Jenny's instincts told her it wasn't possible, but she needed to know for sure.
Tactile, I guess.
You smell nice. What perfume is that?
Oh, thanks. It's called Innocent.
I remember you were wearing it last Thursday in the lake.
Yeah.
I was.
What did you do that day, after you left?
Peggy and I took Veronica home. She was really upset.
And you were there all afternoon?
Yes. Why?
How close is Veronica's house to the library?
I don't understand. Why do you want to know all this?
I need to rule you out as a suspect.
Dun dun dun.
Why would I be a suspect?
You're certainly very good at keeping secrets.
Debutante.
I didn't do anything. Just ask Peggy or Veronica.
I don't know why you're friends with them. They are terrible character witnesses.
First Veronica, then Keith, and now me. I never thought I'd say this, but sometimes you can be a real jerk.
Well,
What were you saying
damn.
about Keith? Well, you didn't exactly make things easier for him, did you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, well, I suppose it wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy, and after Keith asked you to stop, you tripped and knocked over the Dean's casket. And I guess they hadn't secured the lid properly, because he rolled right out.
Oh
to
no.
horrified gasps, as you collapsed and fell into his open grave. And that's why everyone's so worried about you.
It
What?
all came flooding back. She had tried to defend her mum and repair her relationship with Keith. Instead, she had ruined everything. Jenny
Alright,
had
she's
lost
about to
her
cry.
best friend.
You should talk to Keith. I'm sure he'll forgive you.
Oh, what do you know?
Right now, the
Shut up,
only thing that
Susie.
matters is finding the Dean's real killer and proving my mom's innocence.
Dangerous. Intricate assembly. Metal or plastic.
All this stuff looks authentic, but that doesn't mean it belongs to Susie. If this is really your lab, what does that thing do?
That's Tim. He's a thermal imaging machine. He uses reflected thermographic projections to infer death-related topography in subsurface bodies.
Damn.
Come again?
He lets you see inside stuff.
Well, what about that thing?
That's Judy, Kate, a gamma ray induction polygraph.
And that?
Hydraulically propelled telemetric manipulator.
And this?
Coffee.
That's a tea set.
Or tea.
What? I like to drink tea.
How did you get all this stuff up here anyway? And without being seen?
You'd be surprised how much you can hide on a giant stuffed teddy bear.
Oh
I know what's going on here. You've stolen all this stuff. And you're planning to sell it all to buy more fluffy cushions or pink horses or something.
I didn't steal anything. Some of the parts are from my father's factory. The rest I bought with my allowance.
That's some allowance.
Yeah.
If you didn't steal it, why are you worried about people finding out?
I'm head cheerleader. I'm captain of the equestrian team. If the other girls knew about this, they'd laugh me all the way to the back of the cafeteria.
Why do you care what they think?
It's not just them. If my parents found out about my lab, they'd kill me.
Why? Don't they want you to be a scientist?
I think they'd like me to marry a scientist. Dad says science is a man's job.
Damn.
Girls are supposed to bake pies and become prom queen.
Yuck.
Everyone in Arthurton is stuck in the past.
If anyone else showed him the things I've created, he'd call them a genius and make them his lead scientist.
So tell him. Prove him wrong.
I just can't. You have to keep my secret. I'm begging you, Jenny.
Poor Susie. All of her secrets laid bare. Jenny couldn't help but feel...
disgusted.
Maybe there was more to Susie than she had first presumed. Seeing textbooks strewn about the floor reminded Jenny of something.
My journal! I need to get my stuff back. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Gerald took them.
Who the hell is Gerald?
Our butler.
Of course you have a butler.
He's taken them to be cleaned and pressed. They'll be ready in a few days.
Well, I need them. Now.
I've got a dress that would be perfect for you.
Oh my goodness.
It's got purple bows, and the sequins will really bring out the color of your eyes.
You like
No,
Susie.
thank you.
I just am always the one who's like polite and gay.
You're like, I want to.
No one's gonna take
I
me
want to be
seriously,
friends
purple
with the
ball
blonde scientist chick.
Where's my other stuff?
No, I'm a people pleaser,
me
even in
Gerald's
video
the most-
No, you
games.
were mean as shit to the other girls.
Well, you literally could pick mean or meaner.
You picked
It's not a
meaner.
diary. It's my case notes.
Right, of course. A girl's gotta have a place to keep her secrets. I put all your stuff in the lockbox under my pillows.
Are you kidding me? No wonder my head hurts.
Jenny was confident that Susie wasn't involved in the Dean's murder. She wasn't evil.
Just insufferable. All right, I'm gonna grab my stuff and get out of here.
Oh, while you're wandering around, can you find some parts for me? I need a battery and a transistor to finish this device.
What? No.
I did something for you.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe. And the Dean's ring.
And
She'd even revealed her darkest secret to Jenny.
Fine.
fine.
What's a transistor?
Oh, it's an electronic voltage regulator that...
Just tell me what it looks like.
It's a tiny metal object with an antenna and 3 legs. If you can't find one in my bedroom, there are some old boxes in the attic.
Yeah. Transistor.
Yeah.
Got it.
Go, Jenny!
I've got to get out of here.
Well, it did save right there.
Okay.
We can look at my gallery again, see if I got anything new. There's some, like... There's the... like... garden person.
Gardener?
Yes. There's Jenny. That's with the Halloween costume with the pumpkins on the skirt.
Cute.
There's a typewriter. So yeah, I think we'll end there for now. We'll come back to the game tomorrow morning. We'll see how far we get tomorrow morning. But like I said, I'm going to save this VOD and I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube so people can check it out. And like I said, at the beginning of the video, we'll have more information about like what the game is, who like created it, where you could find it, just that sort of information, any information that I was able to find about their creation process and their Instagram or whatever, you know. But let me get to the big camera. So thank you for hanging out. Like I said, going to be trying to do something new, trying to give me like kind of like a purpose, motivation to do some streaming again. We haven't been streaming for the past couple weeks, and I just feel like I personally needed a change up and just like maybe playing indie games and giving them an outlet, or giving them more screen time and like more videos for other people to watch. Yeah, exposure, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Just giving some indie games some more exposure. If you have any recommendations, feel free to hop in our Discord and put those recommendations that you have in there, and maybe we'll play them on stream one day.
Or maybe we won't.
No, I'll do my best to you know, do recommendations and stuff like that. I do have another game to potentially play next time as well, like after this game that I got called The Last Campfire. I had enough points to get it for free, so I just got that game for free today. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, we'll finish up Jenny LeClue hopefully next time, or we'll do like another third of it or whatever it ends up being. But either way, we'll post it on the YouTube page, so we'll post the link for that in the Discord as well. But otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your Saturday.